One thing I like to do when we do our interviews, we like to do like reaction videos, right? We will bring things up that has to do with the discussions we are having now. So I want to share something on the screen here, and then we're going to get back to it. Yeah.
All right, before the break, Teresa started to read our audience, but Spirit is still communicating with her. Teresa, go for it.
Can you please stand back up, man, with the
drink,
t-shirt?
man. I need some liquor. I need some scotch.
Channeling? You would need more than one scotch, so just...
Yeah,
What happens is, what I asked to be done was to bring forward other souls, but more importantly, your son says, Mom, you wouldn't have known that I was going to depart.
No.
Do you understand that?
No, yeah.
He says, nobody knew.
No.
Oh, he also shows me his sweatshirt. So do you have his sweatshirt or his jacket that you wear? Okay. So know that when you wear that, know that his soul is with you. Did you make a blanket or quilt out of his clothing?
I'm starting to, yeah.
Perfect. It means that he supports all of the choices and decisions. So if you don't think that he's at peace, there's no way that I would know that.
Let's talk about
He
this.
says, he also talks about his headstone.
Yes.
He says it's very different. He shows me this big black headstone. I can see my reflection in it. And it's very unique because you have like either something his picture engraved and then some type of saying on there.
It says, come sit with me a while and take a break. And it says 219 for our area code. And it's got a verse of a Harry Chapin song that was kind of like a...
Perfect.
Like
to validate that every choice and decision that you ever made with your son, alive and also departed. He says, I want to thank you. For giving me that gift. He says, and I want you, Mom, to know that I live life through your eyes. So I want you to be happy. So know every time you smile, my soul is smiling in heaven. Your daughter shows me the butterflies, ma'am. So do you connect with the butterflies? Perfect. So know that when you see the butterflies, you do know that it's the butterfly. Did you do something with your daughter's handprint after she died on a sheet or something, or you did a family handprint?
When my daughter passed away, the nurse at the hospital printed my daughter's hand and her footprint on a cemented heart.
Perfect. So you know to validate that it was her soul's time to leave. Let me ask you this. Was there a point where she got better?
Before she passed away.
Okay, because I said to her, I go, what do you show? She showed me like doing all these great things. And she keeps talking about Disney and all this stuff. And I said to her, I go, well, what is that? She goes, Teresa, she goes, I am so thankful that I was blessed with another brief time here of not being sick. She says, because I was able to do so many things with my family. She says, and I wouldn't have traded that for anything. She goes, but then I went so quickly after that.
Really fast.
She says, Mom, I want you to focus on that time, that extra time I was given back. And I wouldn't have traded that for anything. And she tells me you smell her.
I do.
So know that when you do, know that she's with you at that exact moment. You also have things in your car in memory of her. Does it fall and move like when you're driving?
Yes.
That's her. I said to her, you better be careful. Your mom is going to crash your car.
All right. So kind of want to bring you back here to get some thoughts on this. There's a lot going on in this video, right? So when you watch something like that, in the light of some of the works you've done, what do you see is happening?
You know, I think that when you see the emotion of the people that she's reading, you see the first person to ever use the word readings, psychic readings, was Edgar Cayce in the 1930s. And we talk about Edgar Cayce in our film Mystified. But what's happening here is Christian idolatry. This is the term that you see in Roger's books that he heard the satanic priests talk about in a Christian nation like the United States. I mean, that's changed a lot in the last couple of decades since Harry Potter came out and all the witchcraft movies that initiated young people into the occult. But what they've done is they've Christianized the psychic. Notice she said that the departed loved one was in heaven smiling down, which is what most Christians believe. And also many of these psychics, I have found out, they actually pray or do the rosary before they do their readings.
Oh, wow.
And they think that protects them. And actually in our film, Beware of Angels, we show a clip of a famous psychic that talks about how he doesn't do this work until he does his rosary. He thinks that the Virgin Mary protects him from deception, you see, and that somehow makes doing psychic readings no longer in the realm purely of the occult, you see. It becomes copacetic, it becomes safe. And you see the reaction in the listeners, how they're weeping, the family members who are still living. And hey, the Bible tells us that death is an enemy, not a friend. And these psychics want us to believe that death is your friend.
Correct.
You're going to a better place, wherever you go.
Yeah.
And mysticism, sorry, go ahead.
That's without acknowledging the same problem, without any introduction to the Savior. It is irrespective of the life the individual lives, right? What heaven is their home, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's what stands out to me the most. Yeah.
That's exactly right, because what they teach ultimately ends up becoming reincarnation, where you have many lives. If you are literally a soul that is conscious in the afterlife, then you could just as easily come back in another human body. That's what Hindus, that's what's been Christianized also. And even evolution is a form of reincarnation. Because when you think about it, these New Agers that are out there, they're using evolutionary terminology, and then they're talking about all these soul lives that you've had in a physical body, you see. And I'm getting back to your comment, James. You said, heaven is your home no matter what you believe. Well, they teach you through the New Age that you have another chance, James.
Correct.
If you die, so what? You're going to come back again. And you get a chance to make it right. Whatever you screwed up in this life, it'll get fixed in the next life. Or the next, or the next.
Correct.